Hello again. This is David here, and today I want to talk to you about the actual dollar amount of the human body. I remember it was some years ago, a lot of years ago, I think maybe when I was a kid, I heard this statistic or this study done by scientists, I guess. Someone important made this study, that they took all of the elements, and I'm sure you've heard of this study before. They took all of the elements and they measured all of the valuable elements in the human body. You know, carbon, magnesium, all these trace chemicals and elements in the human body. And they weighed them and they assigned a dollar amount on all of the components that make up a human body at the current market value at the time. So a human being boiled down to all of its essential elements, it fetched the price in the market, all the separate elements, of about $30. $30 was what they saw that this beautiful gift of a human organism, this human machine that we've been given, was worth $30. And I remember hearing that at the time, and it didn't make too much sense to me. And as years have gone by, I've thought about it from time to time, and I've had to just reject it, because how can this organism with so much potential that we have be worth as much as a steak dinner? You know, it's ridiculous. Or as a pair of pants. I mean, come on. It doesn't make sense to me now. It didn't make sense to me then. Until just recently, I was reading and I came across a different take on the same idea. And what these people did is they took this idea of putting a dollar amount on the human organism and they measured it a little bit differently. They took the same thing into account, the value of all the chemicals, all of the trace elements in your body. That $30, okay, that's fine. But they also took into account, they looked a little bit deeper. They looked at all of the electrical bonds that bond all of the atoms in the molecules that make up your cells. All of those billions and trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of electrical bonds that hold all of your body together, that hold all of the atoms in your body together. They looked at all of that potential energy, the potential energy of those electrical bonds. And when they looked at that, they saw that you carry enough potential power, potential electricity in your organism to power a medium-sized country for years. So put a dollar amount on that. That's a lot more than $30. If we're just looking at dollar amounts of this human machine that we've been given. Now we're talking trillions and trillions of dollars just in the electrical bonds in your body. So that's amazing. That gives you a little bit of a different perspective on what it is that we have. How valuable is this that we have? And even looking a little bit further than that, let's look at our human mind. This amazing, the human brain, this amazing computer that we've been given, and all of the millions and billions and complex network of bonds between the neurons, of links between the neurons in our brain. This amazing computer that has almost unlimited processing potential, power. If you took all of the scientists in the world and all the brightest minds on the planet and got them together and paid them mountains of money, mountains of gold, and put them all together in this huge team to work on creating a machine capable of doing what's between your ears, the same thing of what that's capable of doing, they couldn't do it with all the money in the world. So what's the value of this gift of a human organism that we've been given? We're not even talking yet about the value of the human will and the human spirit and our powers of inspiration and creativity, which cannot be duplicated by anything that man can make. So if you took all of the money in the world, what you've been given is worth more than that. Guys, we're already rich. We possess something of value, or we've been given on loan to use. We can't say we possess it because we have to give it up when we die, but still, while we're here on this earth, God has given us this vehicle of ourselves, of our bodies, this mind, body, spirit, beautiful machine that we've been given to create the life that we were sent here to create. We have power from God, given from God in this organism, that is worth more than all of the money in the earth. So, how amazing is that? How amazing is that? And how generous is God to give this to us? How beautiful is that? Guys, with this amazing system that we've been given, it's a shame to waste this, to waste all of this power that we have, living a life that we don't want to live, doing something with our life that we hate doing. It's not worth it. It's beneath us to do that, guys. We should never do that. I mean, we all know that if we value something that we pay for far more than something that we're given. That's an unfortunate truth in human nature. And we were just given all this wealth, just because we were born, just because God loves us. But let's do our best to not take it for granted. Let's be grateful. And we not only show our gratitude to God by telling Him directly, we show our gratitude to God for the gift that we've been given, for not wasting it. We can't waste it. We have to use this beautiful gift that we've been given, this valuable gift, more valuable than anything, more valuable than the whole earth and everything on it. This gift, we have to use it to fulfill our destiny and our potential on this earth. So I'll leave you guys with that. Think on that and think about your life and think if there's anything that you're doing in your life that is beneath the dignity of this organism, and kind of try to step into your personal power and know that any situation in life that you don't want, that you want to change, guys, with this amazing instrument that we've been given, we can do anything we want, anything that we set ourselves to. We have the power to create that change in our life. So thanks so much for listening, guys, and I want to do a part 2 of this video where I'm going to come at this from a slightly different angle, and stay tuned, and tomorrow I'll have that one ready for you. Thanks a lot.